a sub and show us you care. It is the big one. It is the showdown. It is the mega Sunday. It is the 11 points clear Sunday, if all goes well. It's Liverpool against Manchester City. I can't wait. You can't wait. Let's have a little Saturday afternoon chat about it. It's dreamland. It could possibly be 6 o'clock tomorrow night if Liverpool can beat City. We have injuries. They have injuries. They basically cancelled themselves out. Rodri is a huge miss, to be fair. But Kanate was a big blow over that win over Madrid weekend. That injury looks like a 4 or 5 week, possibly 6 week. It's after Christmas now for Kanate, and he was playing. Van Dijk were world class. We do need them. We need them back ASAP. Conor Bradley, of course, got man of the match in a lot of people's eyes against Madrid, and he's out. But it doesn't long term as the Kanate one. But look, it is what it is. We've got Gomez, we've got young Kwan there to fill in for Kanate. Trent should be back as well, so it's not as bad as it could have been. Chiesa, I am also hearing, is a possibility that he is in full training as well today, so he will be back. The game tomorrow probably comes too quick for him, but maybe midweek. The game's just making fast, and Newcastle midweek away and Everton away. There's 2 tough games, but it's all eyes on Anfield tomorrow at 4 o'clock. It is huge, humongous. What a chance. 1st of December, an early Christmas present would be 3 points against City to go 11 points clear of them, and obviously probably 9 points clear of Arsenal and Chelsea. Not discounting Arsenal and Chelsea, of course. It's only early. It is only early, as I say. Or 3 weeks, 4 weeks away from Christmas, so I'm not counting my chickens, but I am saying we are in a really good, healthy place. We really are. If we can get the likes of Jota and Chiesa back on the bench, that would be a huge plus for those games. Those, 6 or 7 games in December. It's going to be a crazy December. So hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the sub button, hit any button, hit the net button for the Super Reds, because we'll have a little chat, predictions, starting lineup, whatever you want to do. It's all about LFC here, guys. I still am not discounting Man City. No chance. You don't win 4 leagues in a row, trebles, Champions Leagues, and a quality side. We know Pep is the quality manager, one of the best managers in the last 5-6 years in the world, never mind Europe. So I'm not discounting City. Absolutely not. That's a mistake at your own peril. They don't have a good record at Anfield anyway, even when you're at their full capacity and going for trebles. They just don't have a good record there. Bit of a hoodoo ground for them. So I want that to continue tomorrow at Anfield. And Liverpool will have to play well to beat them. There's no doubt about it. We're in a really good place, but we just got to keep going, game by game, keep going, rocking and rolling. And that's all we can really do. That is all we can do. But as I say, guys, hit the like, hit the share, pop in, say hello, get your comments in. What's your predictions for tomorrow? I did say 2 on the video yesterday. It's going to be tight. I think there's only going to be a goal in it. They still carry a threat with Haaland. They can keep him quiet. They have Foden. They're quality players on the excuses for them. They do miss Rodri. We know that. They do miss 1 or 2 other players, but we don't care. It's all about Liverpool. We have our own injury issues. Tsimikas, Jota, Chiesa, Kanate and Bradley now. Alisson's been out for a long time. Taylor has filled in absolutely brilliantly, but it's going to be a tough game. Sir Oswald, fortune is fortitude in the house. I believe major silverware can be achieved, but they must backslot in the January window. Of course, the January window is 4 weeks away, but we've a lot of big games before them. They're working in behind the background. They're working at it, looking at the ins, looking at what we have from January on. I mean, we've 5 wins out of 5 in the Champions League, top of the Champions League table. Really good chance of finishing there, which automatically you're into the last 16 there. So it saves you having that day off if you finish below top 8. And then Premier League, 8 points clear at the moment in the Premier League. It's ridiculous stuff. It really, I didn't expect it. I just expected maybe, transition. Didn't do anything in the summer. We did absolutely nothing in the summer. Obviously, Slot seeing the squad and goes, you know what? I have a really good squad here. I have a really good, hungry squad here. I can work, change a few things and rock and roll, but I didn't expect to be. There's no doubt. I don't think anybody did expect to be where. Don't worry. I'm happy about where we are, but I'm just saying I'd expect us to be where we are. But absolutely thumbs up where we are. So hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, and show us your love. Get your predictions in, get your comments in. It's Saturday afternoon. What else would you be doing other than maybe early Christmas shopping? I'm not going to concentrate on City. We know they're good. They're the champions. But we got to knock them off their perch. We got to beat them tomorrow and show them who's boss. And then we will be in a really good... It doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get any easier. Newcastle away Wednesday. And next weekend, Everton away Derby. I mean, anything. Those 2 games are tricky. The banana skins. I just think we're in a really good place. We don't give a huge amount of chances away. Defensively, we're more solid. than we were last year under Jurgen. We're not as gung-ho, let's say, forward. You know, we pick our chances, we take our opportunities, which is absolutely brilliant. That's why I want the like of Chiesa and Jota back ASAP, because they will help my bench with 20 to go. The options, we have options now. I mean, Diaz has been on the bench, him coming, Gakpo coming off, of course, and getting a goal against Madrid to kill the game. So, okay, there's the 3 big contracts to sort out. Van Dijk, Mo Salah. There's a lot of Madrid talk about Trent and probably doing a pre-deal with Madrid in January. Because remember, these 3 players can actually do chats with European, world, Saudi teams, whatever teams they want from January. And they can, you know, negotiate deals for the summer. But I mean, that is a distraction. It should never have got this far. It really should never have got this far. 3 of your top players, 3 of your most iconic spine players coming to within 6 months of contracts and no extensions. Still think 1 or 2 of them will be done. It doesn't look like the 3 will be done. It really doesn't. It doesn't look like the 3. I'd be very, very surprised if all 3 get done. I'd love it to happen. I think out of the 3, the Van Dijk one is the most likely. I think that will be done soon. I'm hearing that could be done soon, pre-Christmas. A Van Dijk extension. I think he wants 2 years. I think that one will be done. Salah one is up in the air. We heard what he said last week, of course. No one was happy to hear that. Let's hope Salah gets done too. I mean, we cannot lose an iconic player like that. One of the best players, top 5, 6 players. Certainly one of the top 2. I mean, him and Gerrard from Premier League, you have to say. 2 players in the Premier League for Liverpool since the early 90s. But overall, I mean, he's even in the top 10. And I mean, absolutely, the numbers, the assists, the goals, just absolutely ridiculous. We Salah went over the line. We just have to. How are you going to replace him? It costs 100 million to replace him. Even then, you're not guaranteeing goals. You're not guaranteeing the player will fit in. You're not guaranteeing he'll do this or do that. I mean, you can guarantee at least Salah will keep going for another 2, possibly 3 years. There's no, he's super fit, rarely injured. Just keep going and go. I actually think he's getting better in decision making. You know, he's not greedy. He's passing the ball. He's a lot of assists. You know, he's making the right decision when he shoots. So maybe he's getting wiser as he gets older, but definitely get that one. The Trent of the 3 looks to me to be the most dodgy one that he could actually go to his friend Bellingham. Look, nobody's bigger than the club. No player, even Salah, no player, Gerrard, nobody's bigger than the club. This is Liverpool. If players go, we'll replace them. Might not be as good. We've done it in years. We've done it over. I've been following Liverpool since the mid-80s, and I've seen players come and go, legends come and go, iconic players come and go. So whatever happens, happens. But to let your 3 top players like that run down their contracts, a lot of work to be done. Mr. Richard Hughes has a lot of work to do with FSG. How is it going, Dave? Arsenal fan circle in the house. Ray, big Arsenal fan. Ray, check out Arsenal fan circle. Great chat on YouTube. I'll have to come on soon, but it's a big game, Ray. You know, this is a huge game. I think you guys are away to West Ham. That won't be a tricky as well. West Ham are a bit like Spurs. You just don't know what team is going to turn up on the day. They can be brilliant on the day, or they can be average, bang average, and you're just hoping you get them when they're bang average. So I think it's Arsenal against West Ham, but I just think Liverpool just got to do their job. It won't be easy. I'm not expecting it to be easy. Maybe a goal in it. I really do. And actually, City could turn up. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. They haven't won 5 losses. That 3-3 draw midweek, I mean, 3-0 up at 75 minutes gone on the clock, that feels like that has to feel like a loss. I mean, that's rarely happens in the Champions League at home team. That was like, wow. But Liverpool have got that nail into the coffin tomorrow and get the win. I mean, what happens if Liverpool beat City tomorrow, especially if they beat well 2-3-4-0 or something like that? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm saying if it does, what happens then? I mean, Pep just signed an extension recently, so I don't know. It's all good, Ray. Looking forward to Christmas, 4 weeks. But tomorrow will be an early Christmas present for me. An early Christmas present for the Reds fans. 11 points clear. Possibility of going 11 points clear. Possibly keeping that 9-point barrier between Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal. I mean, it's, wow. Oh, Mr. Down the Line, fair play to you, buddy. Fair play to you. nice to have. You always get one, don't you? You always get one. Yeah, West Ham can be tricky, but we have turned the corner now. I've got to go on a run. Points tomorrow, says Arsenal fan circle. Yeah, well, look. Would it surprise me if Liverpool drew the game tomorrow against City and City turned up with the quality they have? Really, wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Liverpool are favourites going into it. Liverpool should win this type of thing. Yes, absolutely. But it doesn't mean they're going to win. You know what I mean? If they lost the game, it would surprise me. I mean, we don't lose a huge amount of games. We've only lost 1 game. That was against Forest at Anfield. That did surprise me. The first league loss against Nottingham Forest since the late 60s. I think it was 1960. But that was ridiculous. We didn't play well that day. Forest played well. They're a decent side. But it would surprise me. I think Liverpool will turn up. The crowd will turn up for tomorrow. You know, they won't let. It's just a matter of can Liverpool win. I mean, a draw will suit Arsenal and Chelsea. So I'm sure looking for maybe the draw there. But we shall see. Ravi is in the house. How are you? Ravi in the house. Yes, Dave, it's a big one. We need to roll like Rolling Stones and collect the 3 points, says Ravi. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub and show us you. More likes, more people in, more chat, more time, more points on the board for the Reds. Do I like the BBC? This is the BBC. It's not bad. It's not bad. Watching it since the 80s, baby. Like, subscribe, says Ravi. Ravi knows the trick. Ravi knows the trick. The road to 12k, baby, is on. But it would make it sweeter with 3 points tomorrow, wouldn't it? No more injuries. No more injuries. No more friends. No more sitting on the old school bench. I don't want any more points. I want points. Don't want any more injury. I mean, Kanate's a big blow. Huge lose. But what? I mean, he's been him and rocks. Can I think Gomez will fill in or Young Kwanzaa? Absolutely. But Kanate looks to be the two now, doesn't it? So 4, 5, 6 maybe weeks out. It's after Christmas now. Young Bradley, man of the match performance. I mean, this guy has just got better and better and better every single game he's played. The young Northern Ireland international. That was really a sick injury. Hopefully that won't be too long. I mean, he was just walking into the team. That was unbelievable. And the Mbappe tackle, we all know it. It's iconic. It's probably hanging in the Louvre. We speak. It's unbelievable. But tally-ho, Davey. Bye. Gary Richards in the house. Gary, how are you? Hopefully you are well, my friend. Dave, who do we start tomorrow? Dominic Szoboszlai, Curtis. Well, you can't drop Curtis now, can you? I'll give you my 11 who I think will start tomorrow. Now, in a minute, and I'll give you my prediction. I did say it yesterday on a short that I did. I'm sticking with the 2-1 Liverpool. But as I say, it'll be tight. It'll be nervy. It won't be easy. I'm expecting a mega clash tomorrow. Showdown at Anfield. You know, the gunslingers, the old gunslingers at it tomorrow. I'm sure Arsenal, I'm sure Chelsea will be looking on with increasing anxiety. Can the Reds roll City and really put them to the side, you know, or can they bounce back and maybe revive themselves? I just think there's a lot more going on at City just than not playing well and not taking their chances. Just something else not quite right. Other than 5 boys, which we won't mention, that could come back to hunt them next year. But that's something else to talk about. Will be a huge week coming now with 3 games in the league. Says yes. We City tomorrow, but they don't get any easier. I mean, you've Newcastle on Wednesday night, I think it is. That is not an easy game. I mean, Newcastle is like Spurs. I mean, they can turn up, they can not turn up, they can be brilliant. I mean, they beat City, then they get beaten. What was it? West Ham beat them. So at home, you know, and you just don't know Newcastle. That's the tricky thing about it. It's hard to know what team is going to turn up. And then Everton is a derby game. Anything happen there? Everton are absolutely shite at the moment, but they seem to always turn up against Liverpool. But all eyes, all energies have to be on tomorrow at Anfield. The showdown, the big one. But as things can turn quickly. I mean, things can turn quickly. You could lose a game here, you could draw a game there. You know, people could make up those 4 or 5 points, and it's all different. I mean, come to me back in March or April. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Liverpool will win the league now. It's far too early. I've done that. I've been around far too long to think you win the league on the 1st of December. Liverpool beat City tomorrow. Yes, it would be a statement. Yes, it would be massive. Yes, it would be huge for Liverpool and bad for City. But do you win the league tomorrow afternoon? No, bullshit. Arsenal will still be there. They'll be winning games. Even Chelsea, to be fair, I think are starting to play now. The manager has them, you know, ready to rock and roll. So I think they'll be there or thereabouts too. So really, it's just for Liverpool's game by game. Take tomorrow, you win it, move on, get ready for Wednesday. That's what it's all about. You're just hoping injuries, not key players, and I mean, you can't control that. But a lot of it goes down to that. Shane Bradley can't play, says Ravi. Yeah, absolutely. He's been unbelievable, hasn't he? Bradley, man of the match against Real Madrid. What? If I offered you 6 points from 3 games this week, would you take it, Dave? So, Arsenal fan circle, Ray is offering me 6 points from a possible 9. So you've got City, you've got Newcastle, you've got Everton away, and I would say no. I would say no, you have to win all 3. I think you have to get 9. Would I take 7 points is the question. So a draw against City tomorrow, a win against Newcastle, win against Everton, maybe. 6 points means you've lost. So you've lost one of the games. You've lost one of those games and you've won 2. So I don't know. I mean, we're playing so well. We're confident. The players are confident. The manager's confident. Okay, it's only 1 home and 2 away games, but I still think we should be good enough to win all those 3 games. Especially if we beat City tomorrow, we should be good enough to beat Newcastle. Decent record against Newcastle in the past few seasons. Everton, they beat us last year, remember, first time in 400 years, but we should be too good. No, I want 9 points. I'm not being good. This league, I've seen it, I've been there. We've got 90 plus, what was it, 97 points here, we didn't win the league. 97 points one year, and we didn't win the league. I mean, that's ridiculous. Would 97 points win it this year? Absolutely. Will it win it the year after that? Will it win maybe 9 out of 10 leagues? Absolutely. But we were against a City team and it was getting 100 plus points. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. And you can say Pep and Klopp bounced off each other, and that's basically what made City unbelievable, was the fact that they knew they had to get 90 plus points to the league. You know what I mean? Whereas you would have won the league. I think Leicester won it with 70, 75 or 76 points. United won it with 78 one season, or early 80s. They don't anymore. You're looking at late 80s at least to win the league this year. Maybe 88, 89 points to win it. It's crazy. Jordan LFC is in the house. How are you, Jordan? How are you? For well, my friend. Like button. Hit the share button. Hit the back of the net button, baby. Tough one losing Canate though. Injuries are part of Christmas parcel. Yeah, it's a tough one because he was playing so well, wasn't he? He was just playing so well, him and Van Dijk. Young Kwanzaa, I wouldn't throw Kwanzaa in tomorrow. I'd have Gomez in just for experience. He's played beside Van Dijk before. Endo can play centre half, but I wouldn't throw him in because he hasn't had many minutes. But I'll give you my starting 11. I'll keep Kelleher in goal because Kelleher's been just unbelievable. So you have to keep Kelleher, even though Alisson's back in field. I'd have Kelleher in goal. There's no way I'm dropping Kelleher. So I'd have Kelleher in goal. I'd have Van Dijk, I'd have Gomez, I'd have Trent, and I'd have Robbo. That would be the back five, including the keeper. And then midfield, I wouldn't change it. I'd have McAllister. I'd have Jones. You cannot drop Curtis Jones. You just can't. And I would have Gravenberch. What a player. What a season he is having. And up front, it's Mo Salah, the king of Egypt. It is Darwin Núñez. It's one of games. He's so awkward. Even against Madrid, the other kept on going and going and going. He was unlucky once or twice. The big question now is, do you go with Diaz or do you go with Hakpo? I think Diaz starts. I think the fact that he wasn't starting against Madrid, I think he starts against City. I'd go Diaz, Salah, Núñez, and you have Gakpo on the bench. He's not far away, but is he good enough for time to get on the bench? I don't know. But that's where Jota comes in. Imagine having Jota on the bench last 20, 25, and almost guaranteeing you a goal. But that'd be my 11. Szoboszlai on the bench and maybe Gakpo on the bench. They're good players to come on. But that would be my 11, and I think that would be a good enough team to beat City on the day. But let's see. It's going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy game. And I would take 1-0. I'd take any type of an OG, a VAR, a goal in the last minute. It's about getting the points, guys. That's all it's about. It's not about performances. It's about getting the points on the board. It's about getting the points and, of course, getting no bloody more injuries. I think that's huge, I mean, the Madrid game was blighted for me. They were brilliant against Madrid. I know, okay, look, Madrid had 3 or 4 really starters out, you would say. We have players out too. You can only beat what's in front of you. Mbappe looked like a shadow of himself. They did miss Vinicius Jr., no doubt about it. But still had to beat them. We beat them and beat them well. Could have been more. They missed the penalty, we missed the penalty. But we controlled it. It was just 67% possession against Madrid. Are you joking? Wow. Bradley probably man of the match. But then the injury, then the double whammy of the Canate 5-6 week out injury just blotted it slightly, didn't it? And they were late injuries as well. I mean, the Canate one was 82nd, 83rd minute. Could he have come off? I don't know. Look, you can get injured in training. You can get injured going to test. You can get injured playing Twister. I know Naby Keita used to get injured every week playing Twister, but you can get injured anywhere. So that's another podcast. But as I say, guys, it's not going to be an easy game tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. You guys are looking forward to it. Even the Arsenal fan down below, Arsenal fan circle, Ray, I'm sure, is looking forward to it. I'm on the orange juice, going to have a few beers tonight. Hopefully an early celebration for 3 points tomorrow. But no matter what happens tomorrow, we're in a great place, aren't we? We're in a great place. Get behind the team. Get behind Arneslot. Because we are in an unbelievable team at the moment, an unbelievable place at the moment. A place where I didn't think we would be on the first hour at Anfield kickoff tomorrow. It'll be festive. Will there be an early Christmas present of 3 points under the tree for Liverpool? 11 points clear of City, 9 points, possibly. They had a tough one against West Ham and Chelsea as well. Arsenal, but just keep going. Just keep winning. Just keep popping. Just keep running. That's all you can do. So get your predictions in. Get your starting 11 in. Do you think Szoboszlai starts? Do you think Gakpo starts? I mean, Gakpo's done brilliant when he's come on, hasn't he? I think he's nearly done better when he's coming on last 20 minutes. It's always a goal threat, you know. The goal against Madrid the other night, beautiful header, by the way. So really, really interesting. And as I say, players coming back. Hopefully Chiesa gets back in. He is back training, full training, I think, today or last night. He's not far away. Probably won't make the bench tomorrow. I think he'll be too soon. You don't want to rush them back after being for so long. He might make the bench for Wednesday against Newcastle at least. Maybe have him on the bench for Everton. Jota's not far away too. Elliott, of course, is back in the squad. Bradley and the Kanate injuries, we did not need that. Divi Simicas is still injured. Allison's back on the bench. So really, really interesting, but a tough December. A really, really tough December. Crazy, crazy amount of games. You throw in a quarterfinal at Southampton in the League Cup. That won't be easy either. Yeah, it won't be easy either. You've got Girona away in the Champions League, but at least that one's sort of no huge pressure. We're on top of the Champions League table with 5 wins out of 5, 15 points. I take another win. They're going to draw in the last 3, probably tops the bloody table, you know. So we're okay there. But the league games, City tomorrow in Anfield, Newcastle away, Everton away. It's not easy, is it, guys? And that's why the Premier League is one of the best leagues in the world, probably the Premier League in the world. Callum is in. How are you, Callum? Hopefully you're well, my friends. Probably there he'd say Happy Christmas, but you know what I mean. Happy Christmas. Anyway, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the back of the net button for the Reds. For another few minutes, as I say, give me your starting 11, give me your prediction, goal score, whatever you want. I'm going to go 2-1 to the Reds. Mo Salah, the King of Egypt, Darwin Núñez, and maybe Haaland for them, something like that. I take it right now, and absolutely. Callum is going 4-1 to the Reds. That is a wow. It's going on, to be fair. Look, a clean sheet's nice as well. Clean sheets are like a little bonus, and we've been decent at clean sheets. It'll be the best defensive record so far in the league after the league game. So tomorrow, basically a third of the season over as of tomorrow, isn't it? 8 games, so you play 13, third of the season over. Still top no matter what happens tomorrow in the Premier League because we're so far ahead. Top of the Champions League. I mean, it's really looking good, guys. It's really looking good. But I will put a caveat on it. I will absolutely put a caveat and say it is very, very early. Mick Moran is in the house. Absolute legend. Copite is in the house. Mick, how are you, my friend? Check out Mick. The absolute legend. Legend. We got to get you back on, Mick. I was in the Gravediggers last Saturday for a pint. The famous Gravediggers, I know, just down the road from me, about 10 minute ways. Gravediggers. Hopefully we see you soon over in Dublin, mate. Hopefully I see you soon in Liverpool. We got to do a video soon. Pre-Christmas video. We got to do a pre-Christmas video, Mick. Mick Moran, Copite, legendary. Yes, mate, I need to get back to the Gravediggers, says Mick. I'm on the orange juice today, What is my name? Special Needs Biblical Christian Rapper. That's some name. What is my name? Dave's LFC Chats. The hint, the message is in Dave's LFC Chats. That's my name. But guys, absolute legends in the house. As I say, a lot more lives to come. Might even go live for the Champions League, or for Champions League for the Premier League game tomorrow. Might even do a live watch along. Who knows? I might even do a watch along for it, or I might watch it in the pub, or I might just watch it here. You never know. It's all about the 3 points for the Reds. That's the most important thing. We can get 3 points tomorrow against City and really put them down in the dirt. Bad enough as it is, but you know, we cannot wait for this one because this is dreamland, legendary stuff. Area 51 stuff. My name, my friend, Dave. I'm not going to give you the full name. My name is Dave. Dave. Dave's LFC Chats. Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. But as I say, yeah, Nick, we got to do something soon. We absolutely, either my channel or your channel or both channels, there is a good time to be a Reds fan, isn't it? It is absolute dreamland time, the Reds fan. We'll be over for holidays, Dave, heading home for a few days. Well, it would be great to meet up for a beer, wouldn't it? Over to Crimbo if you're around. You're probably, where are you? Kildare maybe, is it? If you're up in Dublin, let me know. Ray from the Arsenal fan circle, I'll meet you Scoopy Doop in town if you want sometime. Or maybe down me local in Talca House in Glasnevin. They don't tell me what your name is. Oh, my name is Dave. David. But you can call me anything you want. You can call me Al if you want. But as I say, guys, just great to go live. Gonna try to do more lives. I do a lot, 60 second, 50, 30 second shorts on YouTube, a lot more quick shorts, but it is good to go live. I'm gonna try to go live a lot more. I do get a good 10-day holiday over Christmas, so I'll be able to do a lot more. Maybe if you watch a lot like that, get on a few podcasts, maybe on Mick Moran's Cop Eye podcast, check that out, or on Cop Eye podcast with Owen, Doug and Jack, all those type of things, and let's get back into it. That's what it's all about. It's all about the Reds, it's all about football, it's all about football, it's all about the Premier League, it's all about the best league in the world, and the best team in the world. I'm sure Ray doesn't like that, but for me, it's Liverpool at the moment, and who can deny we've only got one loss at home against Forest and wins all over the shop, and we drew against Arsenal 2-2 in the Emirates. So other than that, it's win, 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 win. Anyway, as I say, guys, not going to stay on too long, but special needs biblical Christian rapper. I'm a special needs Christian rapper. YouTube, that is Born Blind, Legally Blind. Hopefully you're well, my friend. Hope you are well. Do you follow Liverpool? Do you follow the Premier League? Or do you not? But it's great to have everybody in. Everybody is welcome. And as I say, hit the button, hit the share button, hit the sub button, hit the back of the net button for the Reds tomorrow. Let's hope Darwin Núñez. I have a funny feeling that Darwin Núñez might hit the back of the net tomorrow for Liverpool. Yes, probably. That's why I'm going 2-1 to the Reds, Salah and Núñez. But to be honest, I don't care who scores. Once we get the 3 points, that's the most important thing. Navan Road, Dave. Oh, only down the road from me. I'm in Glasnevin, my friend. Only down. Definitely meet up for a beer if you're around. Let me know. Absolutely. If you're into it, let me know. We can meet you halfway for 1 or 2 little scoops. Can see us smashing City, definitely, says Callum. Look, you don't have to smash them. Even 1-0 will do. You know what I mean? Go easy. Save your energy. Newcastle midweek away. Derby the following weekend against Everton. So, you know, reserve your energy. How can you say reserve your energy against, you know, you've got to be at your top. We got to be top tomorrow. We got to turn up. We got to be in our 80% plus to beat City tomorrow. Don't get me wrong. They'll be up for this. Maybe looking to turn the tide, and this would be a perfect game for them to turn the tide. They don't have a good record in Anfield anyway. They've only won once in there in about 20 years. Beat us during COVID, I think. No crowd, and I think that was a lot to do with it. There was nobody in the bloody ground, so with the crowd in, they beat us in 03, I think Nixon Elka got to. That was 21 years ago, you know. So they don't have a good record. And I'm hoping we can continue our record against them tomorrow. And certainly not lose, but a win, it's what it's all about. It's all about winning. It's all about winning. And I'm hoping the Reds can win, because as we know, Arsenal, Chelsea are right behind as well. And they're dreaming for some sort of a slip-up of Liverpool tomorrow. They're absolutely dreaming of some sort of a slip-up tomorrow. And I'm just keep marching on. But as I say, it won't be easy. My 11 again, just before anybody else. This is my 11. Kelleher in goal. You can't replace him. I'm even Alisson there now. You put him in. He's been unbelievable. The young Corkonian Irish keeper Kelleher in goal. Van Dijk there. Obviously, Canate, huge injury blow. I'd have Gomez there. Gomez and Van Dijk. You could have Kwanzaa there, but I just think Gomez for literally experience and stuff. Big game. I have Gomez, Van Dijk. But Trent should be back, and we'll have Robbo back. Robbo's back to his best. He gave away the odd penalty and stuff, but don't do that tomorrow. And in midfield, got to keep Curtis Jones there. You've just got, he's playing an absolute skin. Gravenberg, Gravy Boy Gravenberg, and of course McAllister. That's your midfield three. I think the game is won and lost in midfield. And if those three start, we win the game. Look at King of Egypt, Darwin, Chaotic Núñez, and I'd start Luis Diaz. Lucky not to start. I'd start Diaz. I'd have Gakpo and Szoboszlai on the bench. I really would. Dykes Vendo on the bench. Alisson will be on the bench. Yes, I know it sounds weird. Absolutely. That is absolute. Don't talk religion on here. Don't talk politics. We only talk Premier League. That's all we talk, baby, on here. So anyway, we talk Liverpool, you know, football and stuff. No politics, no religion. It just muddies the waters. Best of it the way it is, talking about LFC and Man City tomorrow, because that is the big game of the weekend. The big game, you would say, of the last, because especially what's happened to City. But even if City were flying high, it'd still be the big game, wouldn't it? It'd still be the big game. But I'm just hoping, I am just absolutely hoping that the Reds can turn up tomorrow. We have turned up brilliantly. Other than say the Forest game. Have we been lucky in games? Yes, we have. Have we rode our luck in games? Yes, we have. We've come back in a lot of games, been won and come back and won the games. That's a huge sign. Not playing particularly well. Played brilliantly midweek against Madrid, don't get me wrong. But other than the Madrid game in the league, there's games where we haven't played well. We just dug it out, and that is a good sign for me. That is a huge sign for me. If you're not playing well and you don't panic, the confidence is there to keep going, keep playing, especially in the second half. Or a second half team. We seem to be a second half team. I mean, it was 0-0 at half time against Madrid. We scored 2 goals second half. We just seem to turn on. Maybe it's energy levels. Maybe it's Slot with the hairdryer. He doesn't use a hairdryer. We all know that. But maybe it's Slot at half time talk. Whatever happens, we seem to be a better team in the second half. So, you know, let's see what happens tomorrow. But I just think we get good. We got to be tight. We got to be on the ball. It is Man City. They're not the champions for no reason. They're not the champions for no reason. They're coming to Anfield. They're coming pressure, under huge pressure tomorrow to get a result, to get any sort of a result and stop the rot. They certainly do not want to lose tomorrow and go 11 points behind Liverpool. That should be a non-starter. Will they park the bus? Will they mix it up? Will they do something? I think if they play the same team they did against Feyenoord, of course, Slot's old team midweek, I think they will. Will they mix it up? Will they change it? Will they go for back five? Will they go for just try catch Liverpool on the break? Something like what Forest did? It's a bit weird saying park the bus for Man City, isn't it? It's not really what Pep Guardiola does. They could try. I don't think they have the pace to catch us on the break though. We have the pace up front, especially if Diaz, Salah, Nunes, you know, that front three, that's plenty of pace, and that should give them nightmares. If it is the front three, we don't know if it's going to be, but I just can't say, and I just cannot. The religious guy in here. Look, we don't do religion to politics, my mate. You're in the wrong show. It's all about Liverpool. Liverpool's my religion. Anfield is my cathedral. If you want that, that's your answer. But anyway, as I say, we just got to go. We just got to turn up the proper starting 11. And I mean, his subs, a lot of people say in the second half, I think it's a lot down to his subs and the timing of his subs. He seems to make the substitutions at the right time. He's tactically very aware what's happening on the pitch, and if he sees something wrong, Arneslot we're talking about here, he will change it. He won't sit on it. He'll start and he'll change it. Bang, bang. Okay, it does help having quality on the bench. The 5 sub rule does help. Of course it does. But, I mean, Klopp didn't do it, and I think especially the last season, he just dithered a bit and waited a bit too long. And why didn't he make time? Or why didn't he make that change early in the first half? We know Klopp loved around 60, 65, but sometimes it's too late at 60, 65. You know, that's 2/3 of the game, and he's not playing well. And Slot just seems to be more tactically nous. Of course, he was a legend. Of course, he was. But that's just the difference for me. You know, it's the same team Klopp had last year. We didn't buy anybody in the summer. You know, other than Chiesa came in and he's been injured. He's back training today. But that's the big change for me. Obviously, Gravenberg just playing games. He's just confident. I mean, you know, is unbelievable. The change for him, I think it's confidence. I think Slot has put the confidence in him, and he has repaid it in spades. And I think that's huge. You know, confidence for players. It's absolutely huge. Darwin, we're hoping he can go on a run. We'll start tomorrow. The more games he plays, the more confident he gets, and the more chances he has, the more chances he'll take. And I think that's another thing. And there's going to be so many games we're going to use the squad. Just games is just ridiculous. The games is ridiculous. But I'm hoping and dreaming and praying that Liverpool can get the 3 points tomorrow, turn up and beat Man City. But as I say, I'm not expecting a huge, only a goal in it, something like 2-1 or 1-0 to the Reds. I'll take it all day. All night long, as Lionel Richie would say. But as I say, guys, not going to stay in super long after this. What are we, 35 minutes in? Give it another 5 or 10 minutes. But as I say, a lot more lives. Come on Dave's LFC Twitter, X, and on Instagram at Dave's LFC Chat. So hit the like, hit the share, the sub, and show us you care. Watch along, thinking about a watch along tomorrow. Definitely do something before the game for maybe starting 11 and stuff like that, and definitely something after it. Maybe hopefully a win for the Reds. But a lot of games, and there's so many games. You can't sit still. There's so many bloody games, and December is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. If we can come out this side of December, say into the new first week in January, the transfer window opens. Let's hope we bring in 1 or 2. I think we'll need to bring in 1. If we're top, then I think, wow, we've a really, really good chance. I really do. Pleo boy, there's no doubt about it. I have a feeling they might even buy someone like Zubimende, and I'm hoping they don't, because I still hope Liverpool might go back in for him next summer maybe. But if they got 1 or 2 players could change it for City, you know, bring in Zubimende, maybe someone else, it could change it for them. I know City are a second half of the season team, aren't they? But they do miss Rodri badly. Diaz as well. They missed those players badly, and you cannot replace them. It's the only problem they have. I hope we win the game against City, says Yang. Mullah, Yang in the hit the like button, my friend. Absolutely. You got 4 likes. Are you joking me? Only 4 likes. It's free to like. It doesn't cost you any money. Just hit the number. Hit the number, baby. Hit the like. As more likes come in, more people come in, the longer we stay on, and the better the chat is, the better the crack is. And that's what it's all about. It's probably an algorithm or something like that. Have your notifications on, because I might go live tomorrow about 10 minutes before kick-off. I might do a watch along. Depends what's happening or where I'm watching the game. If it's in a pub, I probably won't do a watch along. But if I'm at home here, I probably will. Let's see tomorrow. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's the points. It's all about the win. It's all about the Reds, baby. But I do like the lives. I do like the chat. It's all about it being interactive. Get the comments in. Get the comments in, guys. Hit the like button. Get those comments in. That's what it's all about. What's your prediction for tomorrow? Do you think Szoboszlai starts? Do you think Hack starts up front? Or do you think Jones stays in there? Or do you think Diaz starts there? That's what I think. I just think Diaz is fresh, ready to rock. Salah, we all know Mo Salah. He's a great record against City. And to be fair, he's a great record against anybody. And I just think Núñez needs that run of games. He would cause them absolute nightmares up front, Luis Diaz. Or not Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez and Ace as well, because their back 4 are not as fast as they used to be. Just power them. Power into them. Pace, aggression. The crowd will be up for it. 1st of December, the crowd will be up. The festive mood. Under the lights, 4 o'clock, Sunday, at Anfield, City. A wounded animal coming to Anfield. I cannot wait for this. But as I said, I'm City off. You can write City off at your peril. But there is problems there. And Liverpool must be smelling victory. Turn up. Show up. Show Liverpool are on the rise. Continue what we've been doing in the last few months. And I think we will be grand. Asa is back as well. I've seen Paul Joyce put it out. Yes, he's back in full training, I think last night. But I don't think he's back on the bench. I just don't think. He might make the bench tomorrow. But I cannot see him maybe minutes tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe on the bench midweek. I could be wrong. He might make the bench. But I want to see Chiesa. I want to see a bloody pitch. I want to see him get minutes. I really, really do. Stop start. He came in, was injured. He hadn't a pre-season for Juve. He didn't kick a ball. We knew it would have took time. But then that little injury, I just hope he can come on now and not get injured. It'd be a great, great option to come off the bench. And of course, Diogo Jota back too, don't we? We want Diogo back. We want Kanate back sooner than 5 or 6 weeks. And we want young Conor Bradley back. Elliott is back on the bench. That's a plus. We want all our players. If all our players, the key players, can stay fit, I think we have a really, really good chance of silverware this season. But as I say, I'm not counting my chickens. Absolutely not counting my chickens or anything. But tomorrow is huge. There's no doubt about it. It is Super Sunday. It is Anfield. It is Liverpool and City. And I'm going 2-1. I'm going the Reds to beat City. Go 11 points per them. But it is not going to be easy. So hit the like. Hit the share. A lot more lives to come from Dave's LFC chats. I might even do one later on. It depends. It is hard talking 40 minutes. Anybody else there? Solitary and Diaz and Foden. 4-1 says Callum. Wow, would I like that? Absolutely. Stay safe. Talk soon. Get your predictions in. I'm going 2-1 to the Reds. As I say, it's all 3-1. It's not even about the performance. It's all about getting the win. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm happy going to work on Monday with that huge point cushion, because that's what it is. They don't get any easier after that. It's Newcastle midweek, and then it's it's just crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. So hit the like, hit the share, stay safe, talk soon, have your notifications on, because I might be live tomorrow for the big one at Anfield. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy your night. It's Dave's LC Chats. You'll never walk alone.